Since a lot of people liked my review online about the iPhone 4S, I thought I'd make it, well, by a lot of people I mean a few. Okay, one. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because that's enough. That inspires me. One person liked it. It's not about me, it's about the phone. It's about my review of the phone. Let's move on. So I did pick up the iPhone 4S. I usually don't buy new things. I usually, resist the temptation. Well, sometimes I do, but not like a car. I never bought a new car in my life. But I was using the iPhone 3, and I had it for almost 3 years. I mean, I just used the heck out of that thing. It was pretty much a brick by the time I was done with it. So I decided it's time, and I was kind of... The one reason I stuck with Apple is iTunes. I actually buy my... Hear me out. I buy my music, and I figured all that syncing and all that kind of stuff, I was going to need something to continue it with. So, and their Droid and Bionics and all that stuff, that's great. I hear they have some good stuff. I like those animated home screens, but I'm not going to invest in a phone for just the animated home screen. And Apple always had good reviews for the iPhone 4, so I figured let's do this. And there's a whole story of how I got the phone and went down there. I was lucky, I guess, but I just basically tried and it was there. Alright, so I wrote a list because I forget things. Overall, I like it. I wrote 4 out of 5, but I guess, you know what, for me, it's mainly 4.5 out of 5, which would be 9 out of 10. It doesn't matter. Anyway, alright, speed. I can't really compare it to anything except the 3G, and that's not really fair, but it's a lot faster than 3G. The 3G, just plain, like I said, was a brick. It was so bad by the time they were done. And it's because they did the software upgrades, and they couldn't really not upgrade because then I wouldn't be able to use the applications that were made for the new OS, so you're kind of stuck. And in a few years I'll be complaining about this too. It's a brick. But that's a few years, and this is now. So speed is great, no problem. In fact, the only problem I have is I'm not used to going fast anymore. I'm used to like taking so much time between typing because I know it's going to slow down. So that's nice not to have to worry about, but I'm going to have to retrain myself to be faster. The camera, you can't see much there, and I'm not going to zoom in because I don't know how. But the camera does work. You can hit a few buttons. If you're off, so let's say I'm off, and this is all stuff you're going to find in other reviews. This isn't really a review. I guess it's a review, but it's not something that really matters. Okay, so if you're off, all the way off, I hit the button, hold the button, yeah, I hold, no, that's SIRI. I really don't know how to use this very well. I thought there was a button to hit, but I don't know. So you get the camera, and it shows you can, I think there's all this stuff. The only difference between this and the 4 here is that it's just a little faster to load the camera, and it takes better pictures. So higher. So I will no longer ever, I guess, use an SLR, or, no, not an SLR, that's not an SLR. I'll never use a point and shoot anymore. I'll just use the iPhone, which is great. So now they've integrated my camera into my phone, and done a good job with it, I guess. No zoom, of course. Well, no real zoom. I mean, that's a fake zoom. I wouldn't call it a zoom. Digital zoom is not zoom. Video's good. The full HD, that's 1080 by 1920, I think, something like that. Sorry, we don't really count the width, we count the height. It's odd, but what can you do? I hope I'm in focus. I'm not really used to using an SLR without autofocus. So it does the orientating. You can focus video on yourself. You're finishing a 12-mile run. It happens. And you want to record it, you just hit the buttons, and now the camera's going to use this camera, or you can get the landscape using that camera. It's supposed to have anti-vibration, but I don't know, it still seems a little jerky, so that's not perfect technology. It's not like they have an optical stabilization sensor in there. You can only do so much. It's a camera. Put it on a tripod. Actually, you can't. Not easily. It would fall. But it is good. The video's nice, and 10 hours, I think, and you're probably not going to use 10 hours in one time or one sitting. And you do have the iCloud and things like that, so you could technically go further. Other cameras I know have a lot interchangeable memory cards. You don't have that option with this. You get what they give you, and I got 16 gigs. I didn't really think I need more. I kind of don't, except for movies. If you want to put a little movie in your phone, that's going to take up some space. So you can't do too many. You can't have your entire DVD collection on your phone. Alright, moving on. If you're still with me here, are you? Why would you? Is this really exciting? Maybe somebody is. I don't care. The games. Actually, I don't really have any, so I don't use it for games much. So I imagine it probably is pretty good. but I can't review that. I do have Words with Friends, but it's frustrating because I think people cheat way too much, and there's nothing I can do. But I think they use anagram programs to find out the words, and it's like, I don't want to play a computer, I want to play a person. You know, what's the point? I can't beat a computer. It's got access to the entire English lexicon. What am I supposed to do about that? Reception, I switched to Verizon, and it's perfect. I can use it indoors now, I can use it in a safe way. And it's just the little things, and I guess it's mainly my neighborhood that has a problem. The rest of the neighborhoods don't, or whatever. So AT&T was actually, it was fine for me in another city, but now it's not. And I'm happy with Verizon so far. No problems. I like it a lot. And I get the NFL. That was the main thing. I use this during rehearsals and stuff like that, so it comes in handy. You might miss your entrance, but you at least get to see the game. And so the NFL package is an extra $10 a month. I'll cancel. You cancel it when the season's done, obviously. But to me, it's totally worth it because you get to see the games. Like Monday Night Football, I don't even have ESPN because my cable doesn't go that high. I don't think. No, it doesn't. Alright, moving on. Oh, Siri. Siri is the big thing. And I'm not sure we're going to discuss it on this episode because last time I checked it was overloaded. Now, Apple, if you're out there, and you're not, because why would you be listening? But 2 weeks now, 3 weeks, I don't know. It's kind of like, alright, when are you going to get the Siri? It's the network. The network's a little slow. It overloads. I guess on Saturday everyone's saying, what is the weather? Look, when you show it off to your friends, that's what you do, something like that. So it works great. It's pretty awesome. It can do a lot of things. There's a lot of things it can't do yet. This is a good beginning, very good start, and it's a better start than I would have guessed it would have been. It's definitely a big leap out there in the beginning, you know, a run, sprint, whatever you call it. So they did a good job beginning, but there are limitations. But there are also a lot of neat things. It's mainly good for the simple things right away. Let's try it out. Let's see if it works. Network might still be down. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to say, and that's the problem. I load it into so you do have to think ahead of time. So that is one thing. The alarms. Alarms in the morning. Set an alarm tomorrow.
Sorry, I am having trouble connecting to the network.
So, we're not going to test Siri right now. When the network's down, there's nothing you can do. Siri has to send your message out, translate it, send it back. So, I guess that's a different review. I had all this stuff written down too. But I've used it to set alarms in the morning. Like wake me up at 9 a.m. Boom, done. Set a timer for 30 minutes. And if you cook a lot, that's just nice. And you can set them manually, of course. It's not hard. But it just saves you that much more time, so I don't know why. There was I don't know if it was a Google rep or some spokesperson, CEO or something says, yeah, well, our phones, we want people to spend more time talking to people and not talking to the phone. That's ridiculous. And that just sounds like someone saying, you know, Siri's dumb. It's just, it sucks. We shouldn't need that. It's like, well, you don't have to use it, and it's not like I'm going to spend my day talking to it, but I get no extra joy out of sitting here and spending, 30 seconds trying to set a reminder or a cooking timer when I can just say, remind me in 10 minutes. Done. Jogging. I was out running. I can say, play my playlist, whatever it is, a quick run. And jogging, there's a song I've been meaning to delete. Hadn't got around to it, and it's like a 7-minute song. I don't want to listen to it, so you just hold the button, say skip song, because if you've got the headphones and has the microphone, skip song, boom, done. And you're now on the next song. So things like that. I find Siri to be useful. Not always perfect. So what is we're comparing temperature. So what is the temperature of the water in the English Channel? And I got Wolfgram, I don't know, whatever it is, Alpha, Omega. And it had the temperature of the English Channel. I think it was 57 degrees. I mean the average Fahrenheit. And that's cool. And I was trying to get the temperature of the water in the San Francisco Bay, just to compare the two. And if we talk about swimming across the English Channel versus swimming to the Alcatraz swims, like, is it really that much colder? How much? It seems painful. But it could not give me that. To make a short story even longer, it could not give me that. It wanted to give me the temperature of the San Francisco Bay Area. It would not give me the water. So, not perfect. But then again, I tried the French mode, and granted, my French isn't great, but it just was a mess trying to translate. I guess you have to have perfect French or be fluent or something. So no luck on that. I switched it back. And the voice, I kind of wanted a French lady, but it's this French guy. It's like, I know they're inanimate objects, but come on. I want a female voice. Is that too much to ask? Oh, I did buy the case. I thought, well, I got it when I was reviewing. This is the Otter case. And when I was buying it, I figured, you know, it's a $600 phone. Even though you get a discount, if you break it, you can buy a new one for $600. They have no incentive to give you another contract. They already got you locked in. So it was, I don't know, $50 maybe. Got a discount. It's a good, solid case. I don't test cases because, you know, I don't want to find out the wrong answer. But got little things. The only problem is it's got a nice plastic shield, which is good. I guess that's a good thing. But the scrolling and zooming, it's not quite as fast, and I don't think it looks as sharp being inside the case because you can't really see the screen. So, but on the other hand, with all the running I do, and I don't want to break this thing right away, so I figured I'll get the case, I'll use it for months while I'm doing research and trying to find out a better solution for the front plastic and the outer case, because it does add a little weight, and it's not bad. I mean, it does also, if you wear jeans, I don't know if you can see that. When you try and slide, it doesn't slide into your pocket and out of your pocket. It kind of sticks a little. But it also means it won't fall out of your pocket very easily. So, alright, well, that's about it I can think about. I was really hoping SIRI would work. Let's give it one more try. Wake me up at 9 a.m.
Sorry, James. Something's gone wrong. Can you try that again?
Went wrong the first time. I don't think it's going to change. Wake me up at 9 a.m.
There's a problem. Can you try again?
No, I actually can't. So the network's down, and this actually doesn't happen. This seems to happen on Saturdays. That's when everybody is making videos, reviewing the phone, trying to test it out. So that's kind of annoying, but the rest of the week it works fine. Trust me, it actually does work very well. It's a great technology, and maybe I'll do a separate video if there's time. I did it today, and I wanted to do the review anyway. I knew this was going to happen because I was having problems earlier. But that is kind of annoying, and you could always do it the old-fashioned way, and it's not too bad. But overall, yeah, you know. And there's a little reminder thing. There's all stuff you'll find on real reviews, but it does the weather up there, your stocks down there. It's kind of nice. It comes default with Apple stocks. And all the NFL mobile stuff I'm going to know tomorrow during the games. So that's my review. I hope you like it. Hey, leave feedback if you do. If you don't, just leave. Alright, iPhone 4S. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.